Welcome to my lesson in making a template-ready automatic workflow inside Automation Engine. I'm going to use an own replica of a candy bag, and this is just for show, so this is nothing commercial or anything. This is just to learn how to create a bag via templates inside esko Automation Engine instead of doing it the Illustrator way. Since esko has a lot of plugins, they also have Studio Toolkit inside Illustrator. And Studio gives you the possibility to visualize these kinds of graphics. So in this part you need a Collada file, and you need to load this scene into Studio, and thereafter you can export this as a PDF file, TIFF image, or any kind of wanted graphic. So this is a step you should do as a designer primarily if you use the designer set of Studio Toolkit. But there is also a way in Automation Engine to do this if you want to make the flow a bit more fast. So let's just save this one and check the PDF file. So let's lower Automation Engine, and here's the PDF file. I open this up. I trust this document as always. And here's the candy bag. So if you want this flow to be a bit more seamless, you just have the graphics, and then you don't want to add structurals or a scene onto the graphics inside Illustrator. You just want it to be run through Automation Engine. Then you can use the report maker inside Automation Engine, and you can use smart names inside package to do so. Since package is not available onto Mac, and since I don't have any recorder on my PC, I made some images from my PC. So what you basically do inside package is that you want to make a mounter for the structurals, and you do that by typing file, clicking file, and then you go for placing inside package. You move on and you choose your Studio Toolkit design, your sci file, or now whatever it is. As you know, Studio Toolkit gives you the possibility to create your own shapes. So you can create bags in all kinds of flavors, and maybe you have your own design or anything like it if you have your own print surface. But for this mission I mainly choose a bag. So if I click OK here, you're gonna have a bag, and you can design it by width, length, seals, back seals, and yeah, however. You save this, and this is the file we're fetching inside package. So we place this file, and make sure you have file format Collada file, otherwise you won't find your sci file. And the next step, come on, okay, I'm kind of stuck here now. Next step is you place this file, and if you go for production you can find smart marks, and in the smart marks panel you click your Collada object, which is visible since you place in this sci file. You choose image mark, and after this the image mark smart marks option will be available, and inside the name input you will go for the smart name smart name, I don't know what this is called in English, but the greens. Okay, so go for the greens, and then you you search for reportmaker and click the task input file. Now when you do this, make sure you have a connection to your automation engine server. For that, you will have to go to Edit, Preferences, and then you go via the tab menu to Server and Resources, and there you can find your server. Now you insert this task input file, and as you can see, you will have the greens filling out the name text input field, and when you click apply, this task input file will be placed onto your trim box, according to your trim box. And you can define how your graphics will be applied onto your report template, and you do that by clicking the tab position, so you can center this kind of graphics, and later on you can do some refinements for inks, or if you want to rotate it a bit or anything like that. You just click apply, and after that you will save this template. I usually save them as a mount, so I saved it as this mount file here. And after that, there's no more step inside package. You close package, and now we go for automation engine. So inside automation engine, I make a new workflow, and now there are files process ready, but I won't choose this file. So what I do is I go for the report maker. I open this up, and the report template is located here. The file I saved in package is available in this folder. Let's scroll down a bit to this folder, and I will find mount. There we go. OK. And I click OK. So this is where the structurals now will be applied. But I also need the scene. So I will go for the export module, which also has export to 3D. I'll fetch my original SCI file here. So this is the SCI file I applied inside package, and which I created in Studio Toolkit. So let's go for this one, and SCI, and this SCI file. OK. This doesn't determine the size of the 3D model. This is the size of the PDF. Esko also has a footer, and if you want to use your own footer, this is available. Background color, etc., etc. And you can also choose where this is supposed to be saved. So I save it in the same location. I just want to add 3D in the end of my file. So okay, here we go. I link these parts together, and now I have a workflow set for the mission. Okay, so file, save my ticket as a global and add it to favorites, just so I can look it up easily. Save, close this for a while, and now I will go to the graphics. So this can be how would I say it? This could be an example of how it would work at a company. So you get the design, you have this design called maybe this is it. I will have to check. Looks a bit wrong. Okay, Let's check this one. Also look a bit small, but maybe it's okay. We'll check this one just in case. Okay, so here's something. Maybe we can use this one. So there will be no optimal result to this, but this is just to show you how easy it would be if you, for example, create this workflow so the graphics has no structurals in it. The only thing it does is fetching your pre-mounted structurals. So I select this one, click my workflow, and set for launch. So this should be landing in the same folder since we used file URL, and has the end of 3D in it. So now it's exporting. And there we go. So here we have a 3D PDF. 3D PDF doesn't work in Viewer, and it does not work inside Preview in the Finder. You have to use Adobe Acrobat for this. So I would not like to register the software, I would just like to watch it in this way. Okay, so let's trust this document then. Click here, and as you can see, I might adjust the document's trim box a bit so this can be added normally. But as you can see, I have a finished result of a candy bag here, and that's all you really need to make a perfect 3D template working automatically.